This is from the Opening Theories Principles book on the third and fourth line. To understand the difference between the third and fourth line, we start with a position such as this. Black's starting position is here. White makes the first move. White makes the low approach right here. Suppose black wanted to answer this way, which would naturally follow that black would want to extend after that to here. But note the presence of these two triangle stones. So suppose we did this. White extends to his natural extension point. We extend to our natural extension point. However, the third line stones here really limit the potential of our stone, our development here. It is said that there's not much left on the left side. The exact wording is black move of this move here is a move with little future. So even as early as here, it is said that this move is a move with little future. So that's a very important notation, understanding, or that's a very important point to notice, that even as early as here, you're already thinking a step ahead, knowing that there's these two stones on this side. So let's contrast this with the other situation. Now let's compare the situation with this one here now. If this was the situation, then here's the natural extension. This looks a lot better. This is a dual potential extension from potential being an extension from this stone and an extension from this stone. So now we have doubly the effectiveness and efficiency for a much richer future potential. So what if instead we had this? How would this change things? The way this changed things is that since his enclosure at the top is facing down the side, white would like to extend to this point. That makes 1 a key point. We've known this before, that 1 is a key point that both of us want. Black and white both want to have this key point. So black taking it is a big move, or a fairly logical move that accomplishes a lot. It interferes. If you can interfere with your enemy, it's as good as if you had your own potential here. So furthermore, the line 13 move is another future extension that black can make. And therefore, this extension here is a good one. It's a good move. So now we're ready to get back to the original position after we've talked about the potential on the left side. This move is now said to be dubious in the first place. The very first move here in the one space jump. Instead, make this third line jump a knight's move, and go from there. White may do something like this, or in the modern era, white could end up doing this. The point is, we're settling the corner now. We're not doing the potential move. We're not doing the potential thing. We're doing the settling the corner thing. So in any case, whether it's white playing here or white playing here, black will answer, and now this corner is settled and things are stable. And down the line, we can go from there, but it's settled, and white can choose to approach here, and we'll worry about it then. We'll play elsewhere with more potential. But right now, the idea is that because there's a lack of potential, we play for settling of the corner, rather than continued potential. That is the less than here. So instead of this dubious move where we end up with a extension that bumped into white's strong position, we don't do this. And we don't do this number one move. We don't do this first move on line 6.